Welcome to Tuesday Night Clapback. Vinny, it's been a while. How are you doing?
What up, Danny Coop? You know what? I can almost say I missed you, but I don't like you so much that I really didn't. But it was very close. It's been a long time. It's good to see that
Feeling is
most
mutual.
epic could pay the bills to get us in the building. We had to take a couple, weeks off. Had to get laid off for a couple weeks right after the Rumble. Here we are.
Yeah, speaking of the Rumble, what are you thinking about our two new challengers for the championships?
I know we had some technical difficulties during the Rumble. We gave the fans a couple opportunities to check out the Rumble. If you guys missed those, go back and check them out. They're on there right now. You can watch them. But if you didn't, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. I had no doubt that Taijutsu Gates could pull off that victory for the women's.
Yeah, I gotta say it was you know, I can't say it was surprising, but she took Vigilance out and walked away with the victory, and I'm excited to see her get her hands on Queen Mala, get
The
her
two of
title
them had
back.
had formed a little, somewhat of an alliance. That week before. You got to wonder if that alliance is now broken. Uh, it could be. Everybody
It could
wants
be,
that
it could be.
gold.
The Rumble. I mean, everyone knows there's only be one winner. There's no dual winners here. There's no Hunger Game dual winners, dual champions. You can only have one winner coming out of the Rumble. And Gates walked away, and Vigilance is gonna have to continue to wait in line for her shot.
I agree. Then in the men's, my boy Ice Block, he goes in first all the way to the end just to get cheated by that punk 5 star. 5 star
Uh,
one. I wasn't expecting that. It's got to be. I watched the replay 1,000 times. I think I seen some things that should have been illegal, but I know they play favoritism in this company.
well, as we all know, there's not many rules in the Rumble other than those that go over the top and the feet touch the floor are eliminated. And 5 Star was the victor, and he will get a chance to challenge Void for his championship title.
Yeah, good luck to that. But for the main event, we're gonna get a little peek into what could be. I've heard
And we
that we got
will.
a mixed tag team match tonight for our main event. 5 star Taijutsu Gates versus Void and Queen Mala. What do you think about that, Danny?
Yeah, that's our first mixed tag match here on Clapback Tuesday, and I think it's going to be a banger. These
A
uh
lot
th-
of
these these
talent.
few going yeah these few going out there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we all agree. Anyone that has to face Void is really they're at a
Man's
disadvantage.
a monster.
Knowing and some could say the exact same thing for anyone that has to face off on the other side of the ring against Taijutsu Gates. Queen Mala did it the
I
right
would.
way. She cashed in the money in the bank. She waited until after she had a hard fought triple threat match. It was a smart way to cash it in and claim that title. So tonight it'll be exciting to see Gates in kind of an even playing ground get her hands on Queen Mala.
Yeah,
And there's no hiding. There's no hiding on the other side of the ring while your partner does the work because as soon as either 5 Star makes a tag or if Void has to go for a tag, Mala has to step in the ring.
yeah, yeah. They don't let the guys and the gals beat up on each other, which is a good rule to have. I mean, you don't want to do that sort of thing. So that's nice. But our first match, you know that
Well, Vinny, I will say though, if I had to put money on anyone in that match, it would be Gates squaring off against either Void or Queen Mala, and
I
and
agree.
walking away with a victory.
I would agree. Gates, I don't feel like she's gonna hold back for nobody. She's definitely the shortest one in the ring tonight. Speaking of that, shortness and short sightedness, I know you love that network championship. Nobody's has successfully defended it. It has changed hands every time it's been in a match, and we're
We were
starting the night
surprised to
off.
see, yeah, Nimbus walk away with the championship. I did not expect him to walk away with that victory, let alone to walk away with the title.
Yeah, he'll be fighting off against a newcomer, Noble, tonight from Emerald
Real
Quest.
curious, curious to see how Noble fares. I think we've seen him only one other time here on Clapback Tuesday. Not sure what to expect. I didn't expect Nimbus to win. We've seen Harris
You never
International
know.
have a questionable run here on Clapback Tuesday, so we'll see how things go.
Well, let's not waste the people's time. You know what I mean? Let's get it right into it. Let's get right into it.
All right, we're going to kick things off with the Network Championship. We're going to see how Nimbus fares defending his title. How
Yeah,
about you,
skip the
Vinny? I'm not
intros.
having any. Yeah, I'm not having any audio coming through on my side.
You don't have any audio coming through.
No audio, sir.
All right, hold on one moment. Let me see
See if we
if
can
I
get
can
somebody in the truck to fix this.
see if I can, you know what I mean? See if they tried to get somebody new in here to to make things happen since we was having a little problems before. Danny wasn't quite doing his thing the right way. I'm sorry, I won't blame it on you, Danny. I know it's a
So,
sensitive subject.
take the heat. I'll take the heat. It's all good.
Let me see what I can do here. Bada boom. When they say, realest guys in the room. Y'all, you remember that? You remember that guy, Danny?
Yeah, flash in the pan.
I'm trying to hold on
Would
a
have been
second.
the realest guy in the room, but the quickest one to leave.
Yeah, he was. I'm not seeing where it gives me the option to share the audio. Here. Usually it gives you an option to share your audio, but it's not doing that.
We got J Man with us here in the comments.
What up, J
Giving us a little bit
Man?
of love.
How you doing? I'll stop screen sharing one more time to see what's going on. But I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get any of the audio. Oh, sorry.
It's all good. We'll make it work. Nimbus looking real proud with that championship title. I got to say, I can't blame him. Still shocked that he walked away with that around his waist. Taking that hard look at that title, he knows there's a really good chance, as you mentioned before, Vinny, with the track record, he's got a real good chance of not keeping that title.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the audio, Danny. I can't figure it out. I'm not a computer genius. I'm not sure what's going on. I can hear it, but I'm sure our viewers can't.
Somehow, I have to feel like that's maybe somehow not an accident on your part. But we got Noble here, who is another opposing large figure. I mean, he is just laying waste here to Nimbus already. Nice snap suplex.
He looks like he's been hitting the gym.
Was that Noble?
No, well, Noble's definitely hitting the gym. I'm saying since the last time I seen Nimbus,
Noble lives in the gym.
in the books, he looks a little thinner than that. Looks like he's been hitting the juice maybe a little bit.
Well, I mean, when you're running at top speeds and super fast, you tend to stay pretty lean.
I'd like to see this belt just stay on somebody for at least a week or two. Oh, a little
Nice move there.
I will say, I don't know about how it is on your end, Danny, but this is the best picture I feel like we've had.
Yeah, it's running pretty smooth. Noble rolling to the outside, trying to stay away from the advantage Nimbus had there, and Nimbus just didn't give him any time to breathe. That's how you do it. You just stay on top of him.
Yeah, he's
If
definitely staying on
Nimbus
top
keeps this
of
up,
him.
he's going to keep that title.
staying on top of them there, not letting your enemy get up. That's what you got to do. I think Nimbus has proved that he's definitely the hardest person when it comes to Heroes International. All the rest of them has been
5
some
count.
bums.
6. Rookie mistake there. He just broke that count.
Don't want to win. No champion wants to win by a count out, Danny. Maybe you.
Oh, nice counter there. Hey, a win's a win.
He's trying to beat his opponent. Make sure he doesn't challenge him again next week.
Oh. Nimbus may have lost his teeth there, right just outside the front row. Not sure. And we're seeing some of that speed. I know we talk about no powers here on Clapback Tuesday, but I see Nimbus moving quick, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on that and make sure that he's not using any of his powers. I would give him an unfair advantage. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah.
But he's you've got the speedy, agile champion really taking it here to the powerhouse Noble.
I mean, this has been really one-sided.
We got J-Man. I can hear you, J-Man, out there chanting FSK, FSK. Noble's got some blood there. He's been busted open, it looks like. It looks like Nimbus might be waiting for a finisher. Nice counter. Ooh. There's a clothesline from Emerald Quest there. I mean, it was a clothesline from Allion.
He's doing his thing. Now he's starting to, heat up a little bit. I heard this guy was really aggressive. I heard this guy supposed to have a mean streak in him, but
that he does, and it's not uncommon to hear him talking to himself. More often than not, he's having arguments with himself and telling himself to shut up. Ooh, that was a nasty finisher there. I wasn't sure what he was going for there, and it's just kind of, I don't know what you would call that. Big diving headbutt.
That's a big guy to be dropping his head on you.
Nimbus is trying. You got to give him credit. Oh, another one of those finishers. This could be it. Kind of a variation on the crossroads. It's like a vertical crossroads. Wow,
I'm surprised by that.
Streak alive there with a new champion.
I'm surprised by that one. I felt that one from here.
You see a bit of that attitude coming through on Noble. Ooh, massive elbow.
His chest just looks like it's just been. He's got a little fight left in him, though.
I got to say, so far, I'm starting to feel like Nimbus might be the best network champion we've had so far.
He's definitely the best Heroes International.
That was, you just don't pause, you don't take time. He's paying for it here. That's it, folks. It's over. He's done. Yeah, it is like running into a big old oak tree. We've seen a good bit of variety of offense here out of Nimbus. Not a lot of moves out of Noble. Once again, Noble showing his intelligence, like going to the outside, and Nimbus just, we saw this earlier in the match, not giving him any time to breathe, staying on top of him.
Nimbus is out here trying to prove that he's the guy for a reason. Win or lose this match, he's definitely proven to the people in the back that he's not somebody to be taken lightly.
Yeah, it's impressive, and to hear you, Vinny, rather impressed by a member of Heroes International. You got to know he's doing a good job.
And I call it like I see it. I don't sugarcoat. I don't play around like you guys in corporate who are just trying to push an objective. If I like somebody, I like them. If I don't, I don't.
I'm pretty close to a 4-star match here. We'll see if we can get this up to a full 4 stars.
Talk about you do the move the wrong way, you're in somebody's career.
Yeah, Noble may need a stretcher.
I got this stray cat over here. It just keeps meowing. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Yeah, I hear yelling at you. Gotta leave the cat alone. Keep your hands to yourself. Nice. Moonsault into a standing backflip. Speed, agility, we're seeing all that again. Just keep an eye on Nimbus. No powers here. Gotta say, I hope Nimbus can pull this off, but
Oh, attacking the leg.
ooh, that
Somebody as
is
quick
probably
as
the biggest shot block I've ever seen in my life.
somebody who's quick like that, you definitely want to take out the leg.
It's like he just got hit from behind by a big truck. Our referee is trapped in the corner.
Oh, what's the
That's
ref
not gonna
doing?
do you any favors. Taking the referee out.
Where we pay that guy? That was
Oh,
vicious right there, Danny. This might be all she wrote.
that's the third. It's one of those third vertical crossroads there, and you're right. I think he's done.
You hate to see it, but you know it's got to happen.
Keeping that streak alive. A new champion, a new network champion. Noble had a great showing. Not to take anything away from Noble, but Nimbus really. I was impressed with Nimbus's performance tonight. Kind of
Yeah, I
disappointed to
mean,
see him not walk away with the win. I'd like to see him get a rematch.
I'm sure he'll be challenging. He busted this guy open.
This
There
is
you
our
go.
fourth network champion,
Our
if I'm
fourth
not
one.
mistaken. Our fourth champion and 4 defenses.
We haven't
Or
had
three
a
defenses. Yeah.
consecutive champion yet. It's crazy to me. But what do you expect with a league like this? You know what I mean? We ain't we all got a bunch of heavy hitters over here. So
Yeah, I
you can
mean it's
expect
when you look at it, the journey is earning the opportunity, fighting and clawing your way up to earn an opportunity for the title shot. But that's not where it ends. You have to continue because at that point, once you win that title, that's when you've got the target on your back, and you've got to be prepared and ready to fight and defend. And some people just can't seem to rise to the challenge. I really thought Nimbus had it tonight, but we'll see how it goes next week with the next challenger.
well, you know what? We got a special treat because we get to see my boys in action tonight. We've been telling that bum, Most Epic, to give these guys a tag team title shot so they can get the belts back home. Ice Block was very impressive in the Rumble. He came in first. He was the last one to go out. You know, uh, but instead of giving him a title shot tonight, they put him in a match against the other guys who lost the belts, who couldn't bring the belt home to us. So if that's the case and they got to go through them, so be it. What's your thoughts on that, Danny? Spider
I think
Squirrel
that
and Trash Panda.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be a great match. I think seeing Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda taking on two members of Frost Gang. We've seen Ace Blade and Lumberjack. They walked away with the title. They've yet to defend those titles. It's time to name a number one contender, and I think
Mm-hmm.
the team that walks out victorious is going to be well on their way to earning that title shot. And I think you're absolutely right. We've seen some great things out of Frost Gang. They have really been competitive. They've seen them a lot here on Clapback Tuesday. So I'm excited to see what happens in this match. We know that Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda competed recently against Ace Blade and Lumberjacks for that title when we named the new champions at Night of Champions, and they weren't able to pull that out. Let's see
Yeah.
let's see what happens tonight and see if maybe they can. We thought for sure. I didn't think we'd see them team again. I thought their tag team partnership may have been over. They may have gone their separate ways into singles competition, and we saw a bit of that. Spider Squirrel won the network title, and
Lost.
abruptly lost it the following week.
But I did hear that there's like some kind of, I don't know, Kickstarter, flip diddy do whatty going on right now for Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda. So maybe you can go check that out.
Yeah, that's definitely right. There is a new Kickstarter for Spider Squirrel, a new title coming out of Zion Studios. Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda #1 coming out. It's an oversized issue. Definitely check that out on Kickstarter. we'll get a link out to you guys so that you know where to find it.
All right. Without further ado, let's get it.
And J-Man, you're
You hearing this, Danny, now?
Yeah, we got some audio on this one. You must have found the mute button.
Hey.
I hear myself as well.
Is a tag team
You do hear yourself as well.
one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight
Can you hear me?
621 pounds. The Bad Guys.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not surprised to have Vinny won again. Once again, we've got another match, audio problem. Everything's fine on your side.
I mean, you know, I can only do so much. You can hear. What problems are you having right now?
Oh, I can hear myself on echo.
So what do you want me to do? Cut the audio to the max or cut the audio? Can you deal with it or no?
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's go.
I mean, you gonna keep busting me over here or what? I got the screen down. At least we can watch the matches right now. That's part of it.
That's the important part.
And their opponents, at a combined weight
Did it not echo?
570 pounds. The Boom Squad.
Never seen them out together so fast and ready to fight.
You got a lot to prove, if you ask me. Hey, let me know, people in the comments who's watching, if you're hearing it, if you're hearing the echoes that Danny's hearing. You know, Danny, he might just be, you know, hallucinating or something, hearing himself. Wasting no time here. You know what? You know, you got Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda. They come out here all flashy, all, you know, flamboyant, bright attire. Not the Frost Gang. They're ready to do work. They ain't here to play games.
No, they're not. You know, and we know we've seen Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda can work really well together as a tag team. You know, as much as I dislike the dirty ways of the Frost King, I think they deserve a title shot, and I think they're going to prove that here.
Man, you don't know how beautiful it is for me to hear you say that. It might actually happen now.
Their dominance in the ring can be denied, whether you like them or not.
Oh, corporate coup.
Trash Panda threw him a little harder than you expected there. But bit of a smart move to be able to capitalize. Now I can only hear me, no match.
No match. Okay. Hold on a second. There you go. I'm just trying to figure it out over here. You ain't got to get aggressive. We have to put me in the ring with you. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Don't ignore me again.
That'll be a hard one, but I'll do my best.
I mean, these guys are just
ignoring you is the best way to have work-life balance. That's all.
These guys are out here just, doing what they do best. I gotta admit though, both tags are looking a bit sluggish in my opinion. This match really needs to pick up the pace a little bit.
It's been a lot of back and forth. There's been no real clear front runners on who's winning or who may be able to pull out this victory. A lot of quick tags.
Spider Squirrel looking to turn up the heat a little bit. See if we get the
I
big
gotta
guy
wonder
Trash
if there's any
Panda.
animosity between Trash Panda and Spider Squirrel.
No. The Panda just get busted open.
They have. With that mask, it's hard to tell.
That ref, what is that ref doing? Well, you gotta just broke that guy. He could have just broke his neck in there. The ref's just standing there like a clown. Gotta make the tag, get the big guy in there. There's no denying, Danny. Even you can't deny it. How impressive he was in the Rumble.
That he was, especially with the task of starting out in the #1 position. It's really difficult to make it that far and that long to lose.
I mean, he was tossing people out left and right. Would you love to see that? And then 5-Star wants to come in all late in the match and just throw him out. You know he threw him out because it was animosity. It was personal. There was no other reason.
Yeah, maybe he threw him out because he wanted to win to get a title shot. But I'm sure it was just some personal beef.
Well, I'm telling you, I got the inside scoop. He was wearing brass knuckles under his gloves. The ref didn't catch it. You probably don't believe that. Like I said, corporate coup. So you do whatever the man tells you.
I mean, he could have used a chair and it would have been legal. There's only one way to be eliminated from the Rumble.
Yeah, okay. I don't like that smirk you've had on your face all night. It really, it's irritating me. If I got to be honest, it's an irritating smirk.
We watched the match. It's been less time looking at me. I think Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda are starting to pull ahead here.
These bums couldn't even get the belts for the brand. You know what I mean?
Right now Trash Panda I think is the one that's looking the most impressive.
We ain't even seen him in any solo competition since the tag split up, supposedly split up. Now they're back together. Who knows? I don't get in grown man drama that they have. They like to argue a lot. We know that. I've never seen two grown men argue about what the other one eats more than these two guys. Who cares? Pineapple on pizza. Whoop-de-doo. You know?
I mean, it sounds disgusting to me, but to each their own.
I don't eat it. But I don't care what the person next to me eats. You know what I mean? Getting the tag there.
A hot tag. Yeah, Spider Squirrels, they're not paying attention. That's one thing I've noticed most is they've let the Frost Gang get these quick tags in for no reason.
You got to think the Frost Gang, they're just a well-oiled machine. In my opinion, and I know you probably think it's a biased one, but I think you might be able to agree. To me, as far as working together as a team, we have not seen a tag team more dominant in working together as a team as the Frost Gang.
Oh, you're definitely biased, but I would say that you're right here.
Seen Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda, not work so hot together. We've seen Ace Blade and Lumberjacks not work so hot together. These guys, the brothers, so they know how to work together.
Well, when you try to stay out of prison, you gotta make sure that you can work together.
What was that, an illegal
Keep your
chop block?
straight, those type of things.
This guy's Spider
big guy.
Bum. What makes you think?
I thought Trash Panda was just gonna watch him get pinned there.
You're so judgmental. Thinking the Frost Gang's been in prison. What makes you think that?
Plus, they gotta work together to stay out of prison.
Oh, okay. I apologize. Spider Squirrel is quick. That's one thing he has.
Yeah, we haven't seen as much showboating as we've seen in the past out of him.
Maybe he's finally focused in, locked in. I mean, you lost the opportunity to get you lost the tag team belts to competition. You get the opportunity for the the network championship. You lose it the next week. I mean, this guy's got a lot to prove, honestly. Oh, a little tag team action here.
Seen a little bit of that agility there. Or not, Spider Squirrel.
Fighting outside the ring. Come on, keep it classy. You know what I mean? Yeah, this ref. Get him back in the ring, ref. Oh. Don't look like it shook him up a little bit. Shout outs to J-Man for rocking with us tonight.
Oh, yeah, J-Man, how you doing? You still there with us? Ice Block just kind of having his way with the team there. That was a bold move by Spider Squirrel, trying to take a big guy like that and do that move.
Yeah, get it back in the ring. Get these bums. Oh. What do we got going on here?
Ooh.
They're just going to fight the other... What's going on? Okay. This is a weird strategy. Both the legal men fighting the, unlegal men on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, I would have thought that, if Spider Squirrel was really thinking about that, he could have just let Trash Panda take that L and take that beating for a little bit and walk away with a count-out victory.
Well, they're not thinking. Somewhere in the middle of this match, this thing got personal. What happens when you got blood? A little bit of blood showing.
We've seen this vicious sit-down powerbomb before.
Sit him down. Sit him down. Trash Panda able to get the save there.
It looked like he was trying to take out the ref.
I'm not. What's the ref counting for? That illegal. That chop block again. Somebody get this guy. We might see a flying squirrel here. Decides not to. Can't waste your time with a big guy like this.
Yeah, I don't even understand why you went for the tag. You just keep working him over.
There's not a lot of thinking going on in this match, Danny. I don't know if these guys are still rattled from the Rumble or what. But
This block seems like he's got a chip on his shoulder.
This seems like these guys are. I'm not sure. Going for the submission there. That's his signature submission. Not enough to keep Spider Squirrel down. He's a tactician, man. He's a tactician. This guy, he will pick his enemies apart. This might be it. Might be able to get the win here.
Yeah, that was a smart move. Throw him to, he didn't throw him to the outside, but he capitalized on it.
Oh,
it was a quick tap out too.
Quick tap out.
I didn't really think that he hit Trash Panda that hard.
Yeah, maybe he thought he could get a breather out there. That big man moves around fast. I'm sure it burns a lot of the gas out of the tank. You've seen some chemistry there between Spider Squirrel and Trash Panda. But at the end of the day, get those guys, Frost Gang, a tag team title shot. Get them belts back to us where they belong.
I will say I was impressed with Trash Panda. I'd be curious to see how he's going to do if he takes a shot at some singles competition. Spider Squirrel had his run. It was a short run, but he had his run with the network title. So let's see what Trash Panda could do.
I mean, I'm not impressed by either one of those guys. So
it's not really surprising, but we talked earlier about Kickstarter. I think that we should talk about another Kickstarter that's going on. You can get to it from FSKGo.com. And that would be the Epic Team 1 Kickstarter.
I've been running the ad the whole show. I don't know if you noticed it or not.
Yeah, I see it. I'm just making sure people were, people don't always read, making sure they know about it.
Good.
We got a commercial we can queue up.
Let me look. Let me see. You know what? Let me look since I'm running the show. Hold on just a second. There you go.
There you go.
There's the ad. Get on there and check that Kickstarter out. You want to definitely check that out. Without further ado, we're going to run this
main event.
Yeah,
let's get to it. I'm excited to see Gates get her hands on Queen Mala.
That's the word I was looking for. Main event. A little mixed tag team action here.
Let's see what you did to mess up my settings now. Echo's still there. At least we can see.
I can't fix all the problems that the company has by myself. Gates is looking fierce tonight.
Looks ready.
Our crowd seems somewhat enthused.
She said, "Get him!
Go, get him!" Gates is a.
She's doing no. A lot of warm-ups and punches, but she's going to be throwing those kicks as soon as the bell rings.
It's true. She definitely is a she's a monster with the knees and the elbows and everything else. Hey, look at this bum. Who's this guy? I tell you what, I don't like this guy at all.
So you're not a part of the 5-star club?
No, I'm not. He's a little too flashy for me. He's a little cocky. He looks like somebody you'd like.
Say what you will for how he came out to win the Rumble. Winning is still a feat, and we'll see how he fares against Void. Everyone knows Void is vicious. I agree. I feel like the crowd's maybe half asleep.
I thought we was taking intros off the show. They're a little long. What do you think?
A little long, yeah. At least they're not walking slow. There's no Undertaker entrances.
He looks like he's determined. We're going to give this a little one of these. Bada boom. Hey, look at that. What happened? We jump forward, commercial break real quick. We got Void already in the ring. Look at that.
There's the champion.
That's some of that Vinny magic.
Well, Vinny Magic, we got Queen Mama out there yet?
She out there. Look how tall that is one tall woman.
Yeah, she'd be tall without the stilettos.
Look at the disrespect. That is not how you want to do Gates. Gates does not play that disrespect. Look at that. Laid her out.
She will make you pay.
Say what you want. Be a competitor. But do not disrespect this woman.
So the person I feel bad for is the referee. When Void gets tagged and the ref's going to tell Gates to get out of the ring, I would not want to be the referee to have to tell her to step out of the ring.
When these ladies finally face off at FSKMani 23, it's gonna be fireworks, Coop.
Yeah, it is.
You can't even really utilize. You can't even really utilize your corner like you could if it was a regular tag team match.
There's a little bit of lag on my part. I'm going to see if maybe we turn my camera off. That speeds it up.
You got a lag?
Yeah, got a little bit.
No lag on this side here. Did helping you out at all, Danny?
No. I'm wondering if maybe it was the. I wonder if we can get the truck to pause the video feed and see if that actually fixes it. Maybe let it buffer for a few seconds and then hit play.
There we go.
We may have lost a little bit of. I don't know what it was, but a little bit of something bandwidth there with that commercial break. Jump forward.
That could have been. That could have. You know, the Vinny Magic might have been a Vinny curse. We've been running smooth before I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, you've heard that a lot.
You're smart guy. Is that better for you?
Yeah, now it's running smooth. Guess we had to let your dial up get caught up.
Hey, you know.
It's a big woman to do a little jump kick pop up like that.
Especially in them shoes. Oh,
that was the impressive thing, doing it in those shoes. Snapping her ankle in the process. Just kind of fell right on top of Gates.
I'm like shocked and unshocked that we haven't seen the men in this match at all yet. Like, these ladies are so fierce competitors.
Gates, I can see Gates not going for the tag. I see her wanting to keep Mala in the ring as long as possible.
Me too. I mean, these ladies are just. This is like a singles match.
Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out there on the outside, huh?
We ain't seen Void since he beat.
See our first tag here.
And we ain't seen Void in action since he beat Hotshot, am I right?
That is correct.
What do you do in this situation? You can't even.
She's just gonna stand there and watch.
I mean, 5-star ain't gonna hit he ain't gonna hit a lady.
He could tug at her leg.
He's too much of a gentleman to do that. I'm sure Void had no problem doing that.
I'm sure Void has no problem. You're right. Although I think 5-star might hesitate on trying to touch Green Mala. That's an interesting fight. I don't know what happened there, but we had 5-star was laid out on the side of the ring, and Void was there on the just waiting at his corner. Gates looks like a child getting a piggyback ride on her back.
You're right. I find that funny. That was a good one. Good job, Coop. You made me laugh.
Look at that swagger back to her corner.
Just not caring. And that's the size right there, Void. There. Oh.
He nailed him with that one.
Void is just a monster.
That he is. I mean, 5-star should by all rights be upset with Void. Let's not forget, Void did get him in the back, and he was put out of action for a couple weeks. And say, is 5-star already ready to tag out?
Nah, it don't look like it. But I don't know, man. You got to think all them punches and kicks that Void's landed already probably feels like cement blocks.
Oh yeah, it's a guy that's twice your size. I would say this
right there with the average
Mala, but Gates is just taking that punishment and
running
running
with it. Come on, lumps.
Cameraman. This is a PG show.
A little shot of the lumps there. Who hired that guy?
I think I know where Most Epic is. He's out there behind the camera.
You're on fire tonight, Danny Coop.
That has got to be what it feels like to get hit by a car. Right there in the ribs.
5-star able to fight back.
Yeah, but he's shaking his leg out there like maybe he dislocated his shoulder or his elbow.
I mean, he's got to. You got to here. You got to tag.
Yeah. Did you notice the difference? When Mala went over for her tag, she had this swagger. She didn't need one, but she went for the tag. And she left Gates laying there at the speed of 5-star. 5-star was in obvious pain as he made his way to the corner.
Danny, I don't know about you, but I couldn't take too many. What? Whoa.
And 5-star just watched it happen.
What just happened?
Wow. That is surprising. I did not expect it to end that fast.
What's going on here?
You gotta wonder if Gates wasn't there under the ropes. That ref may have messed up.
Was he questioning his moral compass, looking back and forth, not sure? What are these guys? A love triangle going on here or what? question his moral compass not to hit the girl, you just throw her off her. I tell you what, that's the difference between
tug on her leg, or with that kind of hesitation, there's no way he's going to beat Boyd for that title.
That's
not going to happen.
That is the type of rookie mistake that people with the moral compass will make. That was so trash. He ought to be ashamed of himself for that.
Absolutely. Boyd, you got to wonder if he tagged in Gates and she wasn't quite ready to come back in yet.
Boyd would have picked up Gates and thrown her out of the ring to prevent that pin.
Absolutely. He thrown her in the first row into the crowd if need be.
Yeah, I mean,
he wouldn't have hesitated.
It all comes down to you want the win or you don't, and to stutter step like that is that's a sad way to end a main event, in my opinion.
That it is, and winning the Rumble is just the first start. You got to win the match, and this is not boding too well. Again, I'm willing to give Gates a pass and say that maybe she wasn't quite ready for the tag, and she got caught off guard. Yes, she was. Although it's the first time I think we've seen her get pinned cleanly and lose.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Danny, it's been a good night. I really don't want to spend more time talking to you than I have to.
I agree. Same thing. I'm watching the clock here and think our feed's going to end soon, so I'm ready to
run that outro. And thanks for everybody who was rocking with us, tuning in with us. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yep. Hopefully we'll be.
I walk the streets with my swagger